And as I listened, I could hear kind of scurrying around and doing it again. I'm like, what is that? When I whispered the words, what is that? It's like it reacted, it responded. And then it got like right outside my door. And I'm like laying down inches away from the door. A few days ago, when I broke off a pattern of prayerlessness that had gone on for a long time, that time period where I was not properly in prayer, I was in a period of striving, thought I was supposed to be going in a direction of trying to make business happen. I thought maybe the Lord was going to give me a shortcut path to basically produce some extra income, which would open up new opportunities, and that if I gave it my 100%, 110%, and just did everything I could to go heads down and just go nuts and just really, really do everything I can to learn what I need to learn and do what I got to do to make something happen. And I'm just, at some point, God's going to give me some sort of inspiration or some fresh idea to make it all work. That He's just going to hand it to me because I'm His, and He's got a plan to use me in that way. But the whole time I was not seeking Him daily. I'm just going to be real honest with you, but here's the interesting thing is as I was breaking this pattern of prayerlessness, on my face, crying out to the Lord, worshiping Him, thanking Him for the blood and that I can come back to His throne, that I'm welcomed back, and listening to Him speak, listen to whatever He has to say. He said something I didn't expect. It didn't surprise me, but the way that it was said, it had me questioning whether it was Him or not. He said, "You've been arrogant." I'm like, arrogant? He said something like, you've been engaging in a pattern of doing your own thing and arrogantly just not even listening to me and letting me work through things. I don't know exactly what he said, because here's what happened. As he was saying this, and he was chastising me because he loves me, I literally started to pull myself up off the floor and say, you know what, I'm not going to listen to this because I don't think it's you, God. I think it's maybe something demonic. As I was lifting myself off the floor and saying and whispering these comments, I heard outside of my home a dog, a very, very, very angry wolf type of animal, and it was like it was right outside, and like I live in an RV. It was like it was right underneath my RV, and it was a sound like this. And as I listened, I could hear kind of scurrying around and doing it again. And then, I was like, what is that? And when I whispered the words, what is that? It's like it reacted, it responded. And then it got like right outside my door. And I'm like laying down inches away from the door. And then I heard it again. It was just as if the door between us, it was as if it was like 2 or 3 feet away. And this, what I'm squeezing here, is, I don't know why, but it was as if it was some sort of thin plastic trash bag. But that's what it sounded like. It was this growling, like it was eating, like it was trying to tear up something. And for some reason, like some kind of trash bag. And then I'm like, hello? And then nothing. No, there's no dogs in my neighborhood. We never get dogs around here. I've been here now for a year and a half. I've never seen a roaming dog. I've seen ducks, seen a cat, never seen a dog. I didn't know what to make of it, but I kind of figured this must be demonic. What is going on? God, do you have anything to do with that? If I heard from the Lord correctly, I believe I heard him say, I let you hear that. I intended for you to hear that because I wanted you to see, to hear. I wanted you to understand what happens when you stop listening to me. And I'm reminded of that scripture that says the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. He roams around like a roaring lion. And he also talks about how he sends his disciples out like sheep among wolves. I guess what he was trying to say is if you're not going to listen to me, and if you're going to be arrogant, the enemy is going to come and destroy you. He's going to come and destroy you. And you're going to be ripped apart. That was weird. You know, when the supernatural comes and hits my sensed world, like this is not something I was imagining. I heard it with my ears. But it was, I guess, my spiritual ears or something, because there's no dog out there. 1 or 2 days later, I wrote this down. I allowed him to speak freely, and I just wrote down what I thought he might be saying. This is my word that God gave me, so it's kind of private, and I'm disclosing stuff that's between me and the Lord. But I figured there might be people out there who have done what I've done and who are being corrected and are correctable by the Lord. And so this might be useful to hear. So I'll just read this. You have been arrogant, arrogantly seeking ways to fulfill your hopes and dreams by your own efforts and talents. You left me out of your schedule, yet you expected me to jump in and make everything work out for you. You know I don't do that. You know you work for me, not me for you. I do love you. I do take care of you day by day. But I am not your servant, and my promise and words given to you are to give you hope and joy, not to empower you to forget me and try to live independently while expecting to eat the fruits of my promises and ideas I've shared with you. I've already spelled out my core instructions to you. You will go nowhere in your progression if I am not first in my life every day. Seek me daily. Listen to me daily. Be correctable and adaptable daily. Don't get prideful that you have traits that I've given you. Put your giftings and abilities to work daily, including the ability I bought with my blood for you to commune with me. I am displeased by arrogance, but I love your willing heart to come back to me and consider lessons learned. Like a child who insists on touching the hot stove, you keep learning the pain of disobedience. I'd rather that you simply obey and enjoy my blessings. Then you would have none of these worries and frets. I'm going to skip a bit. I do demand fruit. I expect a return on my own investment. Do your part. This isn't easy, but neither is it hard. My yoke is light. You make it hard on your own self when you are not empowered by my life. Meet with me. Stop settling for good times, past memories. Your relationship with me is in the here and now, as I am with you here and now. Never shut me out. Even if I'm speaking bluntly to you. No one wants to be disrespected like that. How do you think I feel about it? The season of questioning the last season is over. It's time to move forward and onward. Be diligent and ready for new and unexpected directions and opportunities. Meanwhile, in the mundane, establish healthy, balanced habits of purposeful, healthy, meaningful being. Exercise, eat right, read my word, spend time with me, and prioritize all this over any playtime. By the way, that's the reason why I did the balance video recently. Remember always that there are people who are really going through some real hard times. My heart is with them. So should you be, whether in prayer or in my instruction. Alright, I'm out of time, guys, but I thought somebody needs this. I know I need this, and I'm posting at least for me, because I review my own stuff. You guys have a good day.